almost to the end of where we're traveling to tonight. We have been on a pilgrimage. This is Amy Allmon, your hope slinger, and we are in the middle. This is week 5 of 8, talking about one thing, and that is one verse from the Bible, Galatians 6:9, which says, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the right time we will reap a harvest of blessings if we do not give up." So that is what we're studying, and that is what we have been talking about for going on. This is week 5. It's a fascinating study because, number one, here I am doing it on this platform, this YouTube platform, which I am unfamiliar with. I am an old dog learning new tricks when it comes to this, because I have done sporadic little things on YouTube, but never have I been able to go live. And the reason why I'm able to go live is because of you, lovely people, because I have enough subscribers. So we are so close. I checked before I hopped on here, and we are almost at 100. That just makes me laugh, because I'm like, there are influencers, and I will do air quotes, influencers, that would laugh at 100, getting 100, having 100 subscribers. And I'm like, wow, 100 subscribers. See, perspective, isn't it a thing? Perspective is what I wanted to hit on with you tonight, because it can just change. It can change everything. And my question to you, because I always leave you with a question to think about. How has your perspective been today? That's what I would be curious to know. How has your perspective been today? I know that when we go through things, hello, that sometimes the perspective can be not so great. But hopefully, by tuning into this channel, by listening to this channel for the next few weeks, your perspective will be lifted. It will be encouraged. It will be built up. You can look at things with a hopeful perspective. So that is what we are talking about for the next month together, should you choose to join us. And when I say join us, that just means that you find me whenever I am on and we're talking about the goodness of God here. So with that one verse in mind, with the Galatians 6:9, talking about, if we do not grow discouraged, if we do not grow weary, do not grow weary in doing good, because at the right time, that's where we've stopped. We have stopped. Even though it's in the middle of a sentence, we are looking at that, of at the right time. And I was reminded of that and wanted to pass this along as an encouragement. On this particular leg of our journey, my husband and I were able to make two very beautiful and strategic connections for Hope Slinger Ministries. And it was because it was the right time. And sometimes that is hard. Okay, I won't throw you under the bus. I will raise my hand on that. Sometimes it is so hard to not grow weary while we are waiting on that right time. Here's the encouragement for you. You never know when that next connection, when that next miracle, when that next breath of fresh air, when that next assignment is going to be there right in front of you. So this is why we're encouraged. This is why Paul encourages us not to grow weary. Because if we grow weary, then all of a sudden we can get in our heads and we can think maybe quitting would be easier. And that's the exact opposite. That's the exact opposite. Because we are told not to grow weary, it's not just a phrase, it's not just a suggestion. It's because we're marching towards our own destinies. And if we grow weary in doing good, we might stop short of the goal. We might just say, I can't do it anymore, before you make that next connection, which is what we did on this particular trip. You know, sometimes it's just taking that next step through the open door. You don't know what's beyond that, but you know what's right in front of you, and you know that you can take that next step. All coming back to not growing weary in doing good, because at the right time, you can reap a harvest of blessings if you don't give up. Now, we're going to get to all that goodness, but right now, right in this time, we are talking about that right time. And this is what I want to leave you with tonight to ponder on, because I always leave you a little something to think about. And that is that the right time for you does not necessarily coincide or line up with anyone else's right time. And I want you to think about that and see if you agree or disagree with that statement. Because if you are busy comparing your times with other people's and the timing of what happens to them as compared to you, that is a sure way to invite comparison in. And I can tell you, my friend, that you are unique and you are special, and the things that are happening in your life are supposed to happen at the exact time they're supposed to happen for you. So there's my encouragement tonight. Do not fall into the trap of comparison, because everyone's right time is their right time. Amen. So I will let you ponder on that tonight, and we are going to finish the last leg of our journey. As you can tell, I'm still buckled up for safety. We just made a quick pit stop here. I want you to continue to be encouraged. We are finishing up this Bible study of this one verse on the 26th of this month, which is a Friday. But then in October, we have a wonderful retreat planned. You can go to amyallmon.com and find out all the information on that. And if that speaks to you, you most certainly have a seat at the table if you would like to join us. And so with that, I will bid you good night, and we will see you tomorrow as we continue to think over this whole concept of the right time. And we will talk more about it tomorrow night. So please, maybe tonight we hit 100. Maybe tonight we do. But I would love it if you would hit like and subscribe, and tell all your friends about it. They can come along on the journey too. Okay? Alrighty. We'll talk to you later.
Get your sandwich.